So this is Boni, OCI trainer. I am working with Visualpath from long time. I trained so many students on OCI. Okay, so I am having almost 16 plus years of experience into Oracle technologies, which includes Oracle databases, EBS, Oracle Fusion, OIM, OAM, OCI, Oracle WebLogic. Apart from that, I have huge experience over other cloud as well, including Azure and AWS. Also, I have exposure over DevOps tools like GitHub, Octopus, Terraform, Ansible, and there are a couple of monitoring tools as well, which I am leveraging and using on OCI for various purposes. I am currently working with Oracle as a senior tech lead, leading US projects. One of the main leading healthcare brand where we are working currently on OCI and OIC, VPCS, DevOps, Oracle SaaS. There are a couple of other components. So this is about me. I have trained most probably so many students. I am 16, 17x OCI certified and we are 5 plus ratings globally available, right? So this is a complete brief about me, what exactly I am doing. And currently I am already handling a batch of like 3 to 4 batches of almost 10 to 15 persons, where the people are from background like SQL developer or Oracle DBA, Oracle Apps DBA, might be they want to upgrade their career from Oracle DBA to Cloud DBA or OCI admin, or like there are a number of opportunities in there, right? Before going to start the session, what OCI is, what we will be going to learn. This is the agenda. Okay, we will be not going to cover much more detail into what OCI services is, but what exactly this objective of this training, we will be going to deep dive what you will learn in this course. Okay, how you will upgrade your career from system admin part to OCI admin, OCI architect, OCI security person. There are n number of opportunities available in the market. Okay, course curriculum. Definitely, we will be going to follow Oracle syllabus, but apart from Oracle syllabus, we'll going to cover many more things. Okay, we will not rely on the Oracle syllabus only. Just like we will be going to complete like 20-25 hours of trading. No, we will be going to cover extra what market is demanding, right? How you will get entered into OCI. Okay, into the market, into the industry, okay, where you can leverage your skill sets, where you can learn your skills so that you can clear your interviews and get a good job. Okay, this is pretty about me. I already explained you. Okay, so what exactly objective of this training is, it will help you to understand the overall services of OCI. First of all, there is no coding required, there is no prior experience into cloud required. Okay, only I am expecting like whatever we are learning from day one. Okay, at least you will try to complete the practicals on the same day when we will be going to come in the like before come to second class, right? So that I can clear your doubts. Basically, it's all about hands-on. To be very honest, I am into OCA from past 9 years. I have total 16 plus year of experience, but from past 9 years, I am working on more than 20-25 projects end-to-end implementation. What is expected in the market is completely hands-on. Okay, you will easily clear the interviews by reading the interview questions from the Google, by reading the Oracle documentations, but you cannot work until and unless you will get in good hands-on knowledge. Okay, so our training will be 100% hands-on. Please don't expect any kind of notes, any kind of thing. Okay, we will always follow Oracle documentations. By end of every topic, I will be going to share Oracle documentations link. Just go through it. Okay, because it will be going to use. So why, so people are asking why we don't get any kind of PDF, any kind of notes, right? I will definitely going to share Oracle student guide. So people are asking why we are not giving the PDF and all, but I will be going to give you Oracle PDF student guides definitely. Okay, but why I am preferring Oracle documentations, because Oracle keeps updating the documentations on a daily basis, right? Every new service they are introducing, okay, they will be published in Oracle documentations. So that is the reason I always prefer, and I always suggest also to read Oracle documentations. That is the best thing. A real world implementation, how industry is following OCA, how we will follow, how we will implement the things on OCI, we will be going to use it. It help you to become the professional OCI architect? Definitely yes, because every concept will be practical. How security works, okay? So here, as per the Oracle best practices, suppose we are going to create a network, okay? So what are the best practices of Oracle? How we can secure network, right? How to open ports, okay? How we will going to open rules, ingress and egress, outgoing and incoming, everything we will be going to learn from scratch. Okay, it will help you to deploy workloads on OCI with best practices, right? So we will be going to learn how we can deploy workloads, right? Workloads here means your applications which are deployed on any web application, whether it is a WebLogic, whether it is a WebSphere, right? It will help you to build strong knowledge on OCI. How OCI is better than other cloud vendors, we will be going to see, and it will help you to get more job offers followed by more dollars, right? So it is written more dollars means we are taking trainings for outside candidates also. That is why it is written dollars. So why we are different from others? Because we completely rely on 100% hands-on training. Okay, what is the demand of the industry? So after completion of this training, there are particular some certifications, exams which you can go through it. Okay, these are the certification exams which will require the knowledge. Okay, which is mentioned here. So we will be going to start with module one. That is an introduction of cloud computing. Okay, I know couple of people know what is cloud computing, what are the cloud service models, what kind of cloud, like public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud. Okay, but why we are going to cover is like because sometimes people are from fresher backgrounds also, so we need to cover from the scratch only. Understanding of OCI architecture, setup of databases, OCI monitoring, OCM IAM understanding, networking, high application and high availability HA, then tagging, OCI compute service, understanding of various storage service supported by OCI, then how we will be manage cost. Like as an architect, this is very, very important. And at the last, we will be going to discuss about the certification exams. The syllabus is quite vast. Let me just show you what exactly we will.
So Mohit, you said that it doesn't require any coding or any kind of hands-on on coding, right? So with moving from a different, when you migrate the databases from a different service like Exadata or Oracle, so it's is it a lift and shift program or is it something where we have to
So,
some kind?
so there are a couple of I think 11 or 12 methods, okay, which will going to help and shift from your on-premises to OCI. So coding is required when we want to do automations. So if you want to spin up 100 databases, okay, 100 times you need to click database, enter all the details, database name, database character set, database versions, right? And for provisioning one database, okay, I'm talking about user managed database. It will take 50 minutes to 1 hour. Okay, so if you will click on 100 times for 100 databases, okay, you can think like how much time it will going to take, right? So if you know automation, if I'm talking about Terraform, so it will help you to spin up 100 database in a single time by writing the scripts. So that is again another thing which is automate, how you can automate OCI. But basically, we will be going to cover in this training about the services of OCA. Many people don't know what OCA is. That is the main motto of this training. So if you will see here, this is actually a pretty old course content. I need to upgrade it. We will be going to start with the cloud computing introduction, service models, types of cloud, cloud terminology, cloud providers, how it is differ from CapEx and APEX. That will be going to see. In module 2, we will be going to learn why OCI, OCI global footprint. Global footprint means where OCI is providing services, right? In which region? Region means in which country, right? We will be going to learn about OCI architecture. Just like many people know about database architecture, there are background parameters, processes, right? OCI is having their own architecture, which will be again divided into regions, availability domains, and fault domains. Then this is all about like how we will be going to choose the region, point how to avoid single points of failure. Suppose one database is not available, how an application will be going to connect from another one without customer is aware of, right? So there are so many things. Module 3, we will be going to create free OCI tier. Fourth one, we will be going to start with IAM, how to create user in cloud, how to give perm, how to write policies. This will be going to much more interesting topic if you want to upgrade your career into cloud security part. Okay, so this is very, very important. This is again a network part where we will be going to learn how to create VCN, public network, private network, internet gateway, NAT gateway, dynamic routing gateway, service gateway, peerings, security list, network security groups, how to open ports, incoming traffic, outgoing traffic, so many things we will be going to learn. And as per me, if you know networking, you are a best person to enter into cloud. Okay, because 30% of weightage in the certification exam will be from the network. This is again a part of network load balancing. Then we will be going to learn the next module as a VM. Okay, how to create VM and all the services, how to spin up in the compute section. Then this is again into the storage section. There are four types of storage: object storage, then block storage and boot storage, then file storage service, right? Three modules will be there from the storage service. Then for DBS and apps DBA, this is more interesting topic from the databases point of view. This is again user managed databases and autonomous databases. This is very, very good where now time client is preferring because autonomous databases are running on top of Exadata machines, right? So complete maintenance will be taken care by Oracle. We as an end customer, we just want to spin up and deploy our applications. Okay, patching, upgrade, everything will be taken care by Oracle. Then high availability and disaster recovery concept, cost management, then some commands if you want to automate, then monitoring service and notification service. If your CPU is using 95% of your server, how you will get notified to your mobiles or to your emails, right? We will be going to see. Then tagging services, and at the end, we will be going to help you on the resume preparations, interview, and job preparations, right? So this is again important how you will be going to prepare your resume so that the recruiters will get highlighted, okay, and you will get interview calls. And this is again part of labs, what we will be going to learn in the labs, right? So there are so many things we will be going to perform apart from that, which is listed here. Now, I wanted to show you what exactly the job market is, okay? I have already opened one tab. If you will see, I have just filtered for India and not a location based on Bangalore, Pune, Chennai, right? I'm just filtering out the jobs which are listed in last 3 days. So if you will see, consultant, OCI, Deloitte, OCI Architect, Oracle, BC Forward, Deloitte, Oracle Confidential, Baker Hughes, Hyderabad, OCI Security Specialist. This is again OCI with AWS, OCI Admin, Chennai, OCI Product Development AI, Oracle, e-business apps DBA plus OCI. This is confidential. Someone has not list a company name and project by ML Architect. This is again into Oracle, OCI and AI systems, OCI AI systems. Okay, if you will see, I have just mentioned OCI opening. If you will see OCI admin openings in India, you will get OCI admin, Secunderabad, Kerala, Chennai, Bangalore, Karnataka. Everyone is having. If you will see in Bangalore, you will see LTI Mindtree OCI admin 4 days. This is again Rapsys Technologies, full time 26 days. Version 1, if anybody has heard about this company, this is very, very good. This company is having so many projects of Oracle. Harman International, again, this is a telecom giant. Okay, so many OCA openings. There are n number of OCA opportunities available in the market. Right? Only thing is you need to learn. Okay, if you want to earn, that is a main thing. If you are able to see my screen, this is OCA console where we will be going to use and learn all the services. Everything is there from here. And I think many people know. If nobody knows, then as showing this is the OCA console where we will be going to learn from very fast way.
Mohit sir, one doubt, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
So if we complete OCI part, OCI administration, then next step, is it okay to learn SaaS module?
Definitely, yes.
Fusion?
If you have an experience of OCI and SaaS, then you can see where you will get into your career.
Okay.
Do we need to learn any DevOps tools like Git or any other such version control system just to keep Terraform scripts or maintaining repository?
It will be later, okay, because it will be very early to discuss. Because the reason is like first clear the concept of OCI, how these tools are working, what are the services, right? See, I am also working with these tools. Okay, Git, Octopus, we are using to deploy the integration on OIC service, right? If I am talking about this big names, OIC and all, okay, people are scared of it, right? What OIC is? We are talking about OCI, but what OIC is, right? So that is the thing. You can definitely use all this tool. We can use Ansible tool to apply the patches on cloud as well as on premises. Terraform, we can use it to create infrastructure as a code. So many other tools as well. Grafana, we can use it for monitoring. So it depends on client to client. There are no particular tools, okay, which we can just give the name, right?
Right. Yeah, that's true, sir. Yeah. Because I've also seen, like in my organization, we do have, the whole cloning process through Ansible, and they have also Ansible Tower, which is implemented. So, and even the scripts and everything, it is being managed in a central repository, and there is a proper CI/CD pipeline, even if something needs to be initiated. Yeah. So maybe it is a second part to these services then.
Yeah, that is the second part actually. Okay, you can definitely, but yeah, first we need to learn the basic things, then we can go ahead with this automation kind of things.
Right, sir. Thank you, sir.